Yo, what's up guys? कैसे हो आप सभी लोग? So welcome back to another gameplay video. तो guys आज हम दोबारा खेलने जा रहे हैं Noire। तो लास्ट टाइम आपने देखा था एक मिशन करा था जिसका नाम था भाई द फॉलन आइडल। भाई काफ़ी ज़्यादा मुश्किल मिशन था क्योंकि भाई हमें बस वो पहाड़ी पे जाना था जहाँ पे भाई एक्सीडेंट हो रखा था और एक लड़की ने अपनी गाड़ी ठोक रखी थी जिसके अंदर भाई एक और छोटी लड़की थी जो भी भाई पता चला था कि बाद में कि उसके साथ भाई मोलेस्टेशन हुआ था और भाई प्लस उसकी हालत भी बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब थी। तो वो हमारे भाई हॉस्पिटल में जो कि सेंट्रल जेल हॉस्पिटल है वहीं पे हमें उसने दाखिल करवा रखा था। तो उस लड़की को हमने पकड़ा भाई, उससे पता करवाया उसके अलावा छोटी लड़की के साथ ऐसे हरकत किसने की। तो उस बंदे को पकड़ा और उसको पुलिस के हवाले किया और उसके कुछ गुंडे भी थे उनको भी मारा। तो वो मिशन तो कंप्लीट होता गया था। तो आज भाई एक और लोकेशन पे जाना है, वहाँ पे भी आई थिंक मर्डर हुआ है, क्या हुआ है चल के देखते हैं। तो अगर मेरे चैनल पर नहीं हो तो प्लीज़ चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए दोस्तों के साथ और ऐसे वीडियो के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़े रहिए। ऐसे बैठते भाई गाड़ी के अंदर। अब चलते भाई लोकेशन के ऊपर फटाफट से।
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
Well, where does that leave you, Galloway?
Just ignore this turn.
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Oh my.
Breathe, Phelps.
You were going too fast! Don't need this?
अबे यार अब गाड़ी चाहिए तगड़ी।
Let me guess.
वो आगे उसी को ले लेते हैं।
Out of the car! Police!
Hey, be careful with it, copper!
Ford V8 sedan। बैठ गया भाई, क्या हो गया?
Attaboy, up there you go right now. Up ahead, you make a right. You don't need to turn here.
What the hell?
ऊपर जाना है। अरे नीचे ही था पीछे।
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
उसके ऊपर है। पहुंच गए भाई हम लोकेशन के ऊपर। तो क्राइम सीन 9:47 AM। भाई ये कौन सा टाइम है क्राइम सीन पे आने का? अच्छा जब पता चलेगा भाई तभी आएंगे ना।
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's
Oh,
good,
bhai
Rusty.
sahab.
He even sounds genuine.
That's-
भाई
Phelps,
लड़की के
guys.
साथ इतना बुरा हुआ और ये
War hero.
है कह रहे को वेयरवुल्फ
Defending the
उसको
honor
परेशान
of
करा था
murdered
क्या? जल्दी
humps.
बताओ।
Get
न्यूज़ में
used to it,
छापेंगे।
Phelps.
शर्म ही नहीं है भाई इनको।
Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
ओ भाई साहब ये क्या खून भी यहाँ पे? तो भाई क्या? ओ भाई साहब तो बहुत बुरा हो रखा है। चल के चलते हैं भाई आगे।
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood.
ओ भाई
Some
साहब।
trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
चलो भाई क्राइम सीन को थोड़ा डिटेक्ट कर लेते हैं। भाई ये फुटस्टेप है तो।
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back to the
और आगे
lab.
चलते हैं भाई. ये क्या है भाई? ब्रश ही है, बेकार है, किसी काम का नहीं है. ये पर्स में क्या है?
The victim's bag?
Oh भाई.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
और कुछ है इस क्राइम सीन पे भाई? ये क्या है भाई? ये ग्लोब जैसा कुछ.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
कहाँ सेट आएगा? ये कोई पजल टाइप है भाई. रुक जाओ, एक बार उसको पूरा रोटेट करते हैं. कहीं ना कहीं तो सेट आने चाहिए इसको भाई. ओ भाई साहब. क्या भाई?
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
है टेबल लाइटर है भाई ये. कुछ और है क्या इन्वेस्टिगेट करने के लिए? चल के बॉडी को इन्वेस्टिगेट करते हैं भाई साहब. इसके साथ क्या हो रखा है?
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
अरे भाई कुछ तो था.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia?
ओ भाई
X.
साहब.
Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests from the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
चलो भाई. भाई बहुत ही खतरनाक है ये तो. ये वाली गाड़ी लेके जाएंगे, फ्रेश गाड़ी लेके जाएंगे यहाँ से. आजा बैठ जा. इस पे लगा लेते हैं भाई डेस्टिनेशन. इस पे लगाते हैं डेस्टिनेशन. हो गया ना सही गाड़ी.
Hey, look where you're going.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. I've been working evidence in BD case for 6 months and got nothing.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
You need to turn left at the next junction. Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? Werewolf comes back around and court?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Finished, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures who'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie. Take the next left.
That's not totally fantastic.
Well, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with news. Terrible. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Straight ahead. Straight on. Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't. Understand? You're taking the next left. I need you to take a left at the next corner.
So you don't think the Werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found him. You're making a right at the next intersection.
ओके भाई इंटरसेक्शन में राइट हो जाएंगे
This sounds dangerous.
You don't need to turn here. Keep on going. Straight ahead. Keep on going through here. Don't turn here. Take a left. Stay on this road.
आगे मैं लोकेशन के ऊपर आ गया बाम्बा क्लब 10:22 AM भाई हम यहाँ क्यों आए हैं वैसे कोई वजह तो बताओ हमें ऐसे थोड़ी किसी चलो अंदर चलते हैं एक बार आ ही गए तो
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
No, bhai, anything or
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
A waitress.
Detective Phelps,
Have
LAPD.
another spoon?
We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ.
Oh, bhai sahab, isko main thoda shak
Sure,
hai.
I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is...
Another.
was a lovely woman.
अच्छा भाई इसके बारे में थोड़ी जानकारी
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories.
Oh, भाई साहब
One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
oh भाई साहब ये क्या भाई
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
ये काफी हेल्प कर सकता है मेरा इसके बारे में थोड़ा बता दे
You know the husband?
Sure, I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
भाई ये
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
भाई थोड़ा डाउट हो रहा है इस बंदे पे जैसे इसने बोला ना रुक जाओ देखो इसकी आंखें ना इधर उधर हो रही डाउट है मुझे इस पे थोड़ा
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCole. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
भाई साहब इन्वेस्टिगेट इसके रेजिडेंस पे जाके थोड़ा इन्वेस्टिगेट करते हैं.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Let's get out of here.
Running.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
भाई टेलीफोन कहाँ है तुम्हारे यहाँ? यहाँ पे क्या है?
Not much help.
तो ऐसे ही पड़ा हुआ है यहाँ पे. थोड़ा मुझे कॉल करना है. कॉल कर सकता हूँ मैं?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
ओ भाई साहब चलो भाई अगली लोकेशन पे जाते हैं जो कि है हैंड जो यहाँ थोड़े जाना है भाई. मुझे लगता है कुछ रह गया हमारा क्राइम सीन पे ना. एक बार दोबारा चलते हैं क्राइम सीन पे. मैं तो कहता हूँ ये छोड़ो पहले रेजिडेंस पे चलते हैं जहाँ पे इसमें हमने लोकेशन नहीं है हैंड. ये देखो पहले ही जाके बैठ गया.
Easy. So wait for the next turning and go right.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. No, you picked the wrong job of a healthy person. Just ignore this turn.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detective, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze and the clues that would have led to her killing.
We're taking the next left. Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have... Cole, come on! Keep on going.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent a crime. I only suggested a proficiency in solving it. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Go right. Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined. I need you to take a left at the next corner. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. Calm down. Take the next right.
Right, पागल हो गया तू?
Take the next right.
Point.
Take the next right.
Annoy me.
Take the next left. Take the next left.
Hey. इसे गली से निकल जाते हैं. Okay. Henry's residence. 10:51 AM. भाई सुबह 11 बजे ही पहुंच गए उसके रेजिडेंस पे. तो हम मिलकर देखते हैं भाई कैसा रेजिडेंस है अजीब सा.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
भाई गड़बड़ हो रखी है यहाँ पे तो। ये बंदा पागल ही है भाई, सीधा लात मार के दरवाजा तोड़ दिया उसके घर का और अंदर ही घुस गया।
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Family burned to death. ये क्या है भाई, एक बार देख लेते हैं इसकी बैक स्टोरी भी।
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
Fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with it.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
अरे कैसा बंदा है भाई? ऐसा भी क्या स्टोरी थी? ओ भाई, अरे भाई इतनी तेज को भाग रहा है। यहाँ पे क्या है भाई?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
अरे निकल जा यार। ये क्या है भाई?
Tiffany? The rest of this stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
ये कौन है भाई?
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
ये क्या भाई? ये तो उसका ब्रश।
I doubt it.
ओ भाई ये क्या है? शीशा तोड़ रखा है यहाँ का।
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
ये क्या है? Okay.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
जाओ कहाँ रहा है? ये कौन है भाई?
I knew it.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. afraid I need to go and sit down.
हाँ तो sit down ही कर तू जा. Marital problems है इसके according तो भाई ये क्या बात है?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Okay. इसके बाद एक अपार्टमेंट चलते हैं इसके ना. जल्दी चलो भाई.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his...
Cole!
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
Go right through here. My money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, so you probably deserve it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while. Through this intersection.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an...
Jesus, Phelps! So wait for the next turning and go right.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Watch it, will you?
Instructions on how to wipe your ass, you let me know.
Jacob Henry apartment.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
तेरे को ही फॉलो कर रहा है इतनी देर से. मैंने अपनी तो कुछ चलाई नहीं. अपनी चलाई होती तो मैं यहाँ पे थोड़ी होता. अब यार इसको फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. क्या दिन आ गया भाई, इसको फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. भाई ये
Jacob Henry
तोड़ के अंदर घुस गया.
Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry.
थोड़ा भाई ढूंढना पड़ेगा इधर उधर. ठीक है भाई.
I get even the slightest
Optimistic,
flight
Cole.
risk, pal.
ठीक है भाई.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
The oldest problem there
back in a
is
moment.
what to
Okay.
do about the old lady.
ओ भाई.
Doesn't tell me anything.
मुझे तो डर लग रहा था. मुझको नहीं लगा बट इधर देखते कुछ है कि नहीं है. इधर कुछ नहीं है. कोई क्लू नहीं है क्या इसके बारे में?
Size 11s.
मुझे इस पे शुरू से डाउट था बंदे पे ना. यहाँ पे और कोई क्लू कुछ खास है नहीं. देख लेता है यार.
Circumstantial.
छोड़ो यार. अब इससे थोड़े सवाल पूछ लेते एक बार.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
भाई ये झूठ बोल रहा है बंदा, मुझे डाउट है इस पे बनता है.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home.
अच्छा.
He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it.
ये तो गलत बात है ना.
I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
ये तो सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ ना.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
मुझे डाउट है इस बंदे पे बहुत सारा.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
भाई इसकी शक्ल बता रही है झूठ बोल रहा है.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
अच्छा तो कोई क्लू चाहिए, रुक जा अभी देता हूँ. ये अरे ये नहीं है.
I've had just about enough of you.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
अच्छा जी.
That's just...
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
What's this bunker?
जेल है तेरी ऐसी किस ऐसी. बोला ना पंगे नहीं ना मेरे साथ.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
हाँ भाई साहब धर लिया एक बंदे को तो अब चलते हैं भाई मेंडेज मैडमी सेंट्रल पुलिस स्टेशन चला आ रहा हूँ भाई मैं ही चला यार तू चला यार अदा मैं क्यों चला हूँ यार
Can you drive to this one?
That's the cop from the newspaper.
चलो भाई
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
भाई साहब ये बंदा बहुत ही अजीब है मेरे साथ जो है ये सेंट्रल पुलिस स्टेशन तो हम पहुंच गए हैं उसी बंदे को इन्वेस्टिगेट करना है या इंटरोगेट करना है क्या जिसको मतलब हम पकड़ के लाए हैं
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that death.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Nice.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic.
Sure.
Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
भाई सीधा झूठ साफ झूठ बोल रहा है
You're full of shit, Jacob. The truth is you hated that bitch. You followed her and dragged her into the car and then took her out to the moors. She woke up and you smashed her face in with a socket wrench.
No. No, 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 no.
And then you stomped her. You stomped her because she's a drunken whore and she treated you like shit. You stomped her for all the years you had to take it. You stomped her because you are such a weak fucking sister, Jacob, and you wanted to erase all memory of it. Go on. Try to deny it.
I was at home. I should have gone to her at the bar, but I didn't. You can't prove I wasn't home.
अच्छा तू ये चाहता है कि मैं प्रूफ करूं कि तू घर पे नहीं था मतलब ठीक है
I can. The bar owner, McCall, gave you up. He called your house right at the time that someone was smashing Celine's skull in and got no answer. If we find that socket wrench, you're gonna fry. Get it off your chest. Tell me you killed her.
I killed her, all right. I killed her dreams. She was an aviator.
Okay.
Famous in her day, flying around up there like a bird. But she never wanted to come back down. You know, my pop was a sod farmer, dirt poor. I joined the Corps, trained to be a mechanic. I did better than my father did. I worked hard for it. It's all you can ask of a man. But Celine, she never wanted to come down from the clouds. She wanted everything I couldn't give her. All I had was security. That was never going to be enough.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
अच्छा ये तो I think सच्ची बोल रहा है
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages.
अच्छा
First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
झूठ साल झूठ.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
झूठ बोला रुक जा.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? Took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
ये तो बंदा मेरे से परेशान ही रहता है यार. मैं क्या करूँ इस बंदे का? कुछ नहीं कर सकता. जितना मर्जी इसका कर ले बंदा.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
जल्दी से मुझे इसके घर लेके चलो.
I want to make homicide.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
चलो भाई. Okay. Mendez apartment. 11:37 AM. काफी जल्दी पहुंच गए भाई.
Mendez, apartment 16.
चलो भाई. अपार्टमेंट 16 में रहता है मेंडेज. अरे कुछ था क्या नीचे ऑब्जर्व करने के लिए? 16 4th floor पे.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
यहाँ पे क्या भाई? ये तो चाबी है कहीं की.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
तो कुछ और है? ये क्या भाई?
Probably nothing.
Nope.
ये क्या भाई?
Junk.
वो तो मैंने देख ही लिया जंक है. ओ भाई साहब. ये तो वही है भाई.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
With lipstick.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donnelly begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Oh,
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
रुक जा बोलो तुझे मैं.
don't need to do this, Alonzo.
बोल रहा हूँ तुझे रुक जा.
Get in and drive.
रुक जा, ड्राइव कर रहा हूँ.
Damn it, get after him, Cole. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out. I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Nice.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator.
भाई ये बंदा क्यों आ जाता है घूम घूम
has a new and vengeful
के? काम
guardian.
धाम करता नहीं है, बस मुझे ऑर्डर देता रहता है.
Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which your report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution.
अच्छा.
The people and the press of this city demand it.
भाई उसके साथ हमेशा ऐसे ही करता है बंदा. कोई नहीं भाई, हमारा भी टाइम आएगा, क्या टेंशन ले रहा है. ओके, तुमने 8 में से 7 क्लूज मतलब करेक्शंस करेक्ट करे और 19 में से 17 हमें क्लूज मिल चुके हैं. ओके भाई ये कहाँ पे आ गया?
To cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
भाई ये कोल इतना ज्यादा गुमसुम सा क्यों बैठा है यहाँ पे? गोल्डन बटरफ्लाई. ओके, अगला मिशन शुरू हो चुका है हमारा. अगला क्वेस्ट कहने वाला था मैं. ये कौन सी जगह है? इतनी रात को मिशन? ओ भाई साहब, बेफालतू में मारा उसको.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
You're a couple of shingles short of
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know? It's cut from the newspapers.
अरे कहाँ रह गए?
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my staff.
ओके, तो फाइनली गाइस हमारा मिशन यहाँ पे कंप्लीट होता है। तो आज की वीडियो बस इतना ही। आई होप आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी होगी। अच्छी लगी तो वीडियो कर दीजिए लाइक, चैनल कर दीजिए सब्सक्राइब। मैं मिलता हूँ नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए गुड बाय।